this is actually a recap on USDZAR. If you watched my previous video of USDZAR, we had this nice structure, ascending structure on the daily time frame. We had this nice structure right there. Price was actually still around these areas right there. So if I can just scale it down to the 1 hour without wasting any much time, we can see that we had actually that price was still around these areas, right? So we had that broke of structure right there. We started seeing change of character on this USDZAR. It changed character when it broke these levels right here. It broke those levels and went back up to retest, and then it started formulating this nice pattern right there, which is actually a really nice pattern. Right now what is actually happening is that we had that nice falcon pattern, right, which has been broken, and then we started seeing price formulating that sort of a consolidation movement, because after every long movement we will start seeing the price moving in a corrective manner. So we actually saw that this level has been broken. This level has actually been broken. We broke structure around these levels right here, and then now what I'm seeing on this USDZAR is that there is that level which we have right there. We have our order block right there, of which that order block I wouldn't be surprised to see the price getting up there before it start pushing to the downside. Price must come and mitigate this order block right there. This is actually a really nice order block. I wouldn't be surprised to see prices getting up here to mitigate this level, to continue pushing to the downside. But it would be really nice to see price getting to that order block in a corrective manner. If price was to do something like this, I'll be very happy to enter this trade, and I'll be very happy to see price get up there in a corrective manner, of which it can still happen. We can still see price pushing to the upside around these areas. We can start seeing a price forming that nice falcon pattern before we see it pushing to the downside. That would be really nice to see. But if price come back to these areas only to violate these areas, broke these levels, what I can expect from this thing is that if it happens, and it happens that the price comes and break these levels right here, this would mean that we are starting to see change of character on this USDZAR, because I'm not really happy with how this price is moving to the downside. It's moving in a sort of a pattern. If you can see this whole movement right here, it looks like a descending structure, of which that descending structure, we can see that we have that first touch, second touch, and then that we can just see that as a third touch. But then, just because we have an overall structure on the daily time frame, which is really guiding us on what is really happening on this market, we can start seeing that the market is pushing back up, maybe to mitigate that order block, or the price has just turned from here because it came back to test these levels and continue to move to the upside. But with this daily time frame structure, I am very confident that the price will still push to the downside, you know, because if we can see right here, what is happening is that we can see this as a left shoulder. The price, we can see this as a head, and then we will start seeing something like a right shoulder somewhere up around these areas if price happens to push to the downside and then start going back up, and then we can just shoot to the downside, you know, until this area right here, you know. So this is what I can expect from this price, you know. This is what I can expect. uh this is actually the way I'm seeing it. This is the way I am seeing this USD ZAR.